Hi everyone, today we'll be looking at Hasbro's Power Rangers Cross Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Morph Shredder as they call it. And if you're a fan of the Power Rangers or the Green Ranger in general, I highly recommend this figure, especially now. I think it's been on GameStop and recently Hasbro Pulse had a sale too. But right now you can get it on GameStop for $20. So I will highly recommend it getting this figure now before the prices do go up or the stock runs out. So if you were thinking about it, get it now. So but going back to the figure, as you can see, the packaging is very familiar to the Lightning collection from the Power Rangers line since it's made by Hasbro. So nothing new here. Great packaging. I think it's a little bit big, but I guess it's Hasbro way of saying this is a deluxe figure. So the standard packaging art, and on the back of the package you can see the figure and some of the accessories that comes with it. It doesn't come with much. It's just some effects that you attach and some additional hands. And if you're not familiar with this character, I think this was from the comics, recent comics, where I think it was a crossover between the Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles, and I haven't read it myself, so I'm not too familiar with it. But from what I heard, they said that it is a good storyline, so I may check it out later on. So let's take the figure out of the packaging. And here's the figure out of the packaging and everything that it comes with. As I mentioned before, they just really padded the packaging to make it seem like a deluxe figure. But yeah, the only additional accessories it has is the closed fist hands and some effects. I don't know, those look more like water effects than anything to me. It does come with a cloth cape, so that's good. So let's see the articulation on the figure. So one thing that I noticed um, in the packaging was the size of the figure. I thought online when I first bought it that he was a standard Power Ranger size, but as you can see, it's a little bit bigger than the Green Ranger or the standard Power Ranger size. So I don't know if that's the scale they chose for this line or if it's because the shred is supposed to be a little bit bigger. I don't have any regular Power Rangers from this crossover at the moment, so I cannot compare the size of those Power Ranger figures. But you can see right here that he is a little bit bigger than the standard Power Ranger. So I just wanted to mention that real quick. And here's a closer look at the figure, the sculpting, which I think they did a really great job on the figure. So you can see on the helmet it has a good mix of the Shredder design and also the Green Ranger helmet design. So he keeps some aspects of the Green Ranger such as the shield, but as you can see on the figure, also some of the Shredder design, the gauntlets, the claws. So whoever came up with this design, they really did a great job of capturing both. And also great idea on Hasbro for picking the cloth cape. So you get better poses and doesn't look too bad. So, but as you can see on the sculpting too, sculpting work is really done well. They did paint some gold and silver in there, so that's good. For articulation is the regular Power Ranger articulation, ankle articulation, which unfortunately this one gets stuck here and there. So double knee articulation, The standard thigh articulation, ball joint on the leg, so nothing new. Ab crunch, torso articulation, so that's really well made. Butterfly joints, shoulder articulation. I think the shoulder pad doesn't get in the way, so that's good. Bicep articulation, double elbow articulation as well. Standard hand articulation. So unfortunately, the helmet does have some paint. I wish they would have painted silver all the way, because the outside of the plastic is just gray plastic. So nice little detail on the belt. And for the effect parts, it has two holes in there. They go there where his claws go in. So let me see if I can get a close up of that. So his claws are supposed to go in there. So as I mentioned before, I don't know what type of effect this is supposed to be. Looks more like a water effect, which is good, I guess, for Iceman. I do like how it shines against the light. Gives it that blue, clear effect. But yeah, I don't know how it fits into Shredder. So yeah, I guess it's just Hasbro figuring out a way to add things in there to raise the price, I guess. And as I mentioned before, the other accessories is just a closed fist hand. So let's just switch one of them out. So nothing new here, just a standard hand articulation and connection. So there you go. So overall, this is a great figure to add to your collection, either if you're a fan of the original Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or the Green Ranger in general, or just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The figure is really well made, especially right now if it's going for $20. So get it now. And once again, thank you for watching my videos, and let me know if you have any questions or any requests